Dramatic new details in the prison attack of a former Minneapolis police officer.
A fellow inmate is charged with stabbing him 22 times. That inmate says he would have killed Derek Chauvin if the guards didn't stop him. And tonight we're learning that inmate knows how to take a life. Our Uba Ali spoke to Chauvin's attorney, and she's been combing through those documents as well. Uba?
Yeah, that inmate's name is John Turzak. He's a former Mexican mafia gang member who also served as an undercover FBI informant against that very gang. Now, these documents reveal Derek Chauvin isn't the first person he's tried to kill. It happened inside that law library at this federal prison in Tucson. Federal prosecutors say 52-year-old John Turzak stabbed Chauvin 22 times with an improvised knife. Turzak's mugshot wasn't available. The inmate told investigators he's been thinking about assaulting Chauvin for about a month because he's a high-profile inmate, but chose Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, because he thought it was symbolic with the Black Lives Matter movement and the black hand symbol associated with the Mexican mafia.
The fact that it happened and he got stabbed 22 times, supposedly under their protection, is just evidence that they weren't taking their obligations to protect him that seriously.
We spoke with Chauvin's attorney, Greg Erickson, on the phone. He says this was his biggest fear for Chauvin.
It didn't matter where he was sent.
Erickson says at this point, he's hearing information from the news. In fact, we were the ones who told him about these new charges.
We are hearing second and third hand from news agencies. It's incredibly frustrating.
Meanwhile, documents we've uncovered detail Turzak's troubled past. In 1990, he personally committed a homicide at Folsom State Prison, and 8 years later took various steps in authorizing the murder of another man. Documents also state during his time in the Mexican mafia, he collected taxes from street gangs and drug dealers in return for mafia protection. 1 year later, he worked as an undercover FBI informant against that very gang, but the FBI dropped him when he kept dealing drugs and authorizing assaults. Turzak is serving a 30-year sentence. Chauvin's legal team say they are working to get him removed from that facility unless major changes are made. If Turzak is convicted, he could face another 40 years in prison. Frank?
Okay, Uba, thank you.